Welcome to the Minority Report. On this week's show, protests in Spain over Basque separatist group ETA. Then we'll look at the debate over liberation theology in Latin America.
Hello, this is Howard Hurst. Protesters took to the streets last week in Madrid in response to the Prime Minister's seemingly lenient policies towards the Basque separatist movement ETA. The rally attracted tens of thousands of people, the majority of which did not fit the profile of the typical protester. Enrique Nader, an economist who participated in the rally, admitted it was the first time he had come to a demonstration. According to one attendee, the participants were among the world's best-dressed demonstrators. Most of these in attendance came from the more affluent sectors of society, which reflects a growing conservative trend that stems from the Spanish elite. Protesters marched up from the capital's main street, chanting while waving flags and banners which read, "Spain for Liberty." Many signs and banners also called for the resignation of the Spanish Prime Minister. The rally was organized by the Popular Party, the current opposition to the incumbent Socialist Party. The purpose of the demonstration was to protest a recent policy decision by Prime Minister José Luis Rodrigo Zapatero. Spain's government angered conservative factions of this country after ordering that a jailed Basque terrorist be moved to a house arrest after he staged a near-fatal hunger strike. José Ignacio de Juana Jaus, who was originally serving 20 years in prison for 25 murders, staged a hunger strike after being sentenced to a further 12 years for writing threatening newspaper articles. After 114 days of a hunger strike, de Juana was transferred to a hospital and later to his home, where he's to be kept under house arrest for the remainder of his sentence. Critics view the government's decision as an unnecessary concession to ETA. One protester in attendance of the rally said that people had come out of anger over the government's decision regarding de Juana. "He's living very comfortably and laughing at us," he said. Critics see the Prime Minister's most recent decision as further evidence of the Prime Minister's excessively lenient stance towards the rebel group. The conflict between ETA, whose full name means Basque Homeland and Freedom, and the Spanish government has raged for more than 3 decades. ETA consists of Basque separatists from 7 regions in northern Spain and southwest France, and has carried out a fierce campaign for independence which has led to the deaths of over 800 individuals. Despite a move toward increased decentralization in Spain, which has left the Basque region with significant autonomy within their territory, ETA continues to fight for full independence. As in most societies which are subject to terrorist acts, opinion is split over the most effective way to deal with the rebel group. ETA declared a permanent ceasefire in March 2006 and pledged to abandon the use of violence indefinitely. The bombing attacks attributed to the terrorist organization that occurred later that year indicate that sections of ETA are still capable of and willing to use violence. Zapatero's reputation for being excessively lenient with ETA is perhaps the best illustrated by his nickname Bambi. In fact, the rally is the third in just over a month protesting Zapatero's ETA policies. Polls show that less than 1/3 of Spaniards approve of the decision to transfer de Juana to house arrest. Conservative opposition forces are attempting to capitalize on this discontent and attract potential voters by projecting a hardline stance regarding ETA. A change in leadership during upcoming 2008 elections could indicate a significant alteration in the government's policies towards the rebel group. This report was written by Rachel Corrigan.